Lamborghini,
Mercy, Lago.
people try to block me,
But they can't stop my flow.
and if you try to pop me, man,
You'll see how hard that I go.
So I set my face with the Too Faced Prep and Prime and Refresh setting spray. Then I primed myself with the number 7 primer. Now I'm just brushing my brow hairs with the Anastasia brow pencil. That color's in Granite. I love the brow. It's called the Perfect Brow Pencil. I love the Anastasia one. Also, what's really good about it is that it looks very natural, like the hairs. I do like the other brow pencils, but it gives me a very harsh look. So I like to go for the natural pencil for every day. And then I set my brows with the Gimme Brow and the number 4 from Benefit Cosmetics. And this keeps the hair in place, like in the shape that I want all day. And it fills it in if I missed anything else. Am I giving you guys all the glow today? All of the glow? Wow, love you too. And this is the concealer in NC42, the Studio Finish, SPF 15 Full Coverage Concealer. We're gonna use that right underneath the brow. So I'm cleaning up my brow with the NC42 concealer underneath. I want it really highlighted so that my brow arch can show very naturally and very precisely. Now, when I get to the top, I like to use a tiny bit of a darker color, so you'll see me use a natural color up top, preferably a little warmer. So NC42 on the bottom and W45 on the top. And I'm blending now with the blending brush after I apply it with the flat brush so that everything's all smooth and blended. And sometimes after you blend with your brush, you still have to take your finger and you want to warm those spots up. Because sometimes it just takes a finger warming to thin that cream out and warm those spots. So right now I'm going to be putting the warmer concealer on top. I like my brows very precise, very arched, very defined. So I'm using a darker color on top to clean it up. Perfect brows. Who doesn't want perfect brows? So we're gonna take the blending brush again and blend that all out. Blending, just keep blending, just keep blending, blending, blending. Clean up the front too, especially if it's uneven. Now I'm going to be priming my eyes with the NYX eyeshadow primer. And I use the 01 White, and it's my favorite one. I've been using this for years. If you guys ever know the NYX Milk pencils in white and the black and the brown, this is like the same version of that, like but in a pot. And it's thicker and it's creamier and it's easy. And the pencil, you have to sharpen the pencil, and it's just inconvenient for me. So I like to do that, and it blends fast. So fall is here, and we're gonna do a pretty fall eyeshadow look. And every time I think of fall, I just think of cherry blossom. Think of a cherry blossom vibe. So I'm going ahead with my eyeshadow. I'm using a nice champagne color underneath the brow so we can highlight it. Now I'm going to be blending with the nice orangey warm maroon tone for a transition color. This is definitely a fall look, like your go-to fall look, especially if you're tan to deep. Like, this will be perfect for you. Also, I like to use like an apricot color, again like a pinky color on my lid. It's definitely ringing fall. If you think of fall, you think of like warm colors, you think of like neutrals, you think of like, things that are more toned but give you a little bit color. What I like about this palette that I'm using from L'Oreal, the Paradise line, is it's very pigmented. And as soon as I saw this palette in the drugstore, I picked it up because I loved the pigments. I like to use the softer champagne color inside of my eye as well because it opens it up and brightens it. Now I'm going to take a deeper color, which is like a dark brown, put it right in the crease of my eye so I can get some more definition and sculpt the eye better. But do you see how pigmented these eyeshadows are? I love it. Now I'm blending everything all together so we have no harsh lines. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the under eye on the bottom, taking that one. I'm going to go ahead with the waterproof foundation, and I'm going to be using MAC's Waterproof Pro Longwear Foundation in the color NC50. Trying it for the first time. A lot of my clients like to use it. So this is what it looks like. 24 Hours Studio Fix Matte Concealer. And it says smoothing wear. So I love to see what's going on with that. I just did that line totally disrespectfully. I just disrespected my whole face. Alrighty. So I definitely put on way too much. The first thing I'm already giving a review about is a little goes a long way. You don't need a lot with this. A little goes a long way. I have to say it's very true to color. This NC48 is very true to color. I know the other colors that they have that I swatched at the MAC store was very light. Like the NC42 was so, it jumped from NC42 straight to NC48. And NC42 was way too light. So if you are NC50, you can go ahead and get the NC48 concealer in the new Studio Fix color. Ooh, I like this concealer, MAC. Now that I finished that, I'm just gonna start my contouring. And I live, honey. I live for the contour, honey. I live. So we're going to bake. I'm actually gonna bake today with MAC Studio Fix Perfecting Powder. And this is in the color dark. Now, I'm trying this for the first time on camera like you. So I'm going to be giving my honest reaction and to see if I really like the color. From the looks of it, it looks too warm for me to bake with. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway because a MAC artist at the store told me it's very good for baking. So I'm going to do it anyway. Ooh. Hold up, wait a minute. Maybe she's right. Okay. Oh, I think she was right, honey. Now remember I told y'all, beef don't bake long, honey. Beef, she put it in the oven and she takes it right. Oh, Chanel. Thank you. No, thank you. Oh no, wipe this off for me. I don't like to leave this one too long. So then technically I'm not even baking. Like, what am I doing? Am I just heating it up? Am I just heating it up, guys? Because, you know, I'm not baking if it's under 3 minutes. If it's 50 seconds. Giving all the vibes. So I have to say I like that for the baking. It's not too light, it's not too dark, it's natural. And that's how I aim to please, natural. Well, technically, no. Okay, so I'm gonna go use my contouring powder and I'm gonna be using the MAC in Sketch, the blushing powder in Sketch. Now with this, you want to just use a very light amount, very light, because this thing will... So yeah, I'm blending out that blush Sketch from MAC very lightly. And I'm using it with a fluffy brush, not a dense brush, so that it's very soft transition for the contour. I don't want to look like a drag. This is just like a nice beat for the day. Got a new nose. Tell her why you mad. Cause I got a new nose. Yes. You know, just keep blending. I'm putting on some blush. I like the Milani blush. That's their crushed blush, and it's called Berry Crush. I also am going to put some cream highlighter. If you watched my other video, you know where my cream highlighter is from. And then I'm going to put my favorite powder highlighter on top, which is from Urban Decay. And it's called Lit. My favorite highlighter of all time. And I'm applying this one with the fan brush so I can get the most impact. So it's flat and crushed. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my liquid liner. Y'all know I love that Nicki Minaj wing hunty. Okay, I'm going to need to get these almond eyes very sexy, winged out, very caddish. Yes, yes. And I'm using the liquid eyeliner from number 7, which is one of my favorites. Everyone always asks me which one I wear, and it's this one. And it is a dupe for like a gel look, because this one is like matte black and very, very pigmented. So I love this one. Yes, look at the, can we get into the sleigh? Can we get into the sleigh? Go. So I put on the lipstick in the color Antique from MAC, and it's a matte color. So remember I told you it was Prep, Set, and Refresh from Too Faced Spray. It's one of my favorites. And it has coconut oil. It feels so good. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Love y'all. And please follow my Instagram at Makeup by Beam.